I think a lot of media outlets still repeat the date of 2050 for ice-free oceans, but in the climate community, it's been long accepted that the actual more likely date is 2030. So how would you propose to improve communication between the scientific community, the media, and the public?
Yeah, thank you. First, I'm dressed like this because I just came from a sustainable farm that's been established, believe it or not, in Des Moines by a veteran, right? I'm so sorry, it's just like this, trying to do the Young Turks interview over here. I'm a Napoleonic fan. And I'll tell my wife this, that he once said, if I were to be in love, I'd analyze it bit by bit, because you cannot ask how or why enough. And the fact that we have dissed fact-based, science-based, what else? Everybody just wants to give their opinion. I believe that you have to be able to have the facts, and then you can give your opinion about them. And so that will be my approach, to where you won't USDA to Colorado to hide the facts, as the president is doing, to where you actually understand, and you can bring up images from our global mapping agency in Reston, Virginia, to show the world what's happening to places in the former Soviet Union as lakes are drying up. But we also have to keep in mind this. You bring up the Amazon. If we don't convene this world to make it happen, take the Kigali Agreement that has to do with hydrofluorocarbons, which you're well aware of, 1,000 times worse per molecule than CO2. We haven't even ratified it, and yet 8% of the tropics has air conditioning today. 50% of them will have air conditioning in 2050. If we do not enforce not just the hydrofluorocarbons of Kigali Agreement, which permits them to still emit them until 2030, your date, but also enforce today's most efficient air conditioning standard. If we just let them, because 5 of the most developing nations in the world are in Africa, of the top 10, almost 45% of the population is going to be lower middle class by 2050. And the first thing you get is an iPhone. The second thing you get is air conditioning, like China did for the sweatshops it has in southern China. If they just go with the average air conditioning standard, that will be, to your issue about Amazons, it will be equivalent to deforesting 2/3 of the Amazon. Saudi Arabia will use as much power to power its air conditioning in 2030 as it exports in oil today. Yeah. You think the Green New Deal is going to be hard to get through? Man, China's going to be creating 1,600 coal plants in the next 10 years. Most of them it's taking out of its country and putting into where its Belt and Road Initiatives is. You better have somebody who can convene this world, because we can do what we want. But that's the real challenge. That's where 85% of the global greenhouse emissions come from. And that catastrophic bomb, when the first irreversible seeds, truly hard, fast, are there in 2030, it's going to explode on us, no matter what we do at home. I probably have taken my time, and this was the last one. If I could leave you with one, yes, sir.